introduction, as she is the spirit, the very soul of Jaipuria. She agrees with Swami Vivekanand, who says that our physical, emotional, and mental beings are imperfect and limited. However, we possess a fourth dimension in us, our soul, which is perfect and unlimited in a sense. It is our higher self, which can also be called our true self. Believing this, she says that if we connect with this highest being in us, it will enlighten us with knowledge of right and wrong, and also empower us with strength of will to choose the right and practice it. I humbly take this opportunity to call on stage Our Lady of Grace, the charming Vice Chairperson, Anjali ma'am, to share her words of wisdom with us.
Good evening, everybody. Respected Principal Mrs. Pramini Chopra, Vice Principals, Vidyarthi Sir, Mrs. Deepa Wahi, Mrs. Asha Chadha, Shri Uday Chopra ji, my beloved teachers, parents, students, and dear guests. I'm going to just start with a story. One day, a village school teacher was taking a regular class. There was nothing unusual about the class, except that one of the boys seemed very inattentive. He was looking neither at the book nor at the teacher, and he was just looking out of the window with a very far away look. The teacher observed him for some time, and when he was convinced that the boy had just no intention of paying attention or concentrating on the lesson, he lost patience and he decided to find out the cause of his inattention. Why aren't you listening to me? He thundered. The boy replied very calmly, Sir, I was listening to you, sir. That is a lie, shouted the teacher. No, sir, the boy replied. I can repeat every word that you said. On hearing this challenge, the teacher was furious. If you fail to repeat it, I shall cane you before the whole school. The boy again gave him a very sweet, calm smile and nodded his head in agreement. The other boys felt sorry for him, imagining the dreadful consequence that he would face if he was not able to repeat the lesson. There was pin drop silence. The teacher resumed his seat. The boy stood up for the test. In a voice as clear as a ringing bell, he repeated, word by word, the entire lecture, leaving nothing out. When he stopped, there was a murmur of astonishment, surprise, awe, and applause. Applause from all sides. The teacher had lost, but he forgot his defeat in his admiration for the boy's memory. And the teacher said, Someday, Narendra, my boy, you will dazzle the whole world with your brilliance. The boy did dazzle the world with his brilliance and his sincerity. He became a great sage and a great teacher. He delivered speeches to which the world listened with admiration and at which the world marveled in surprise. The boy later on came to be known as an Ashtavadhani. An Ashtavadhani is one who can perform 8 tasks at the same time, simultaneously. The world and our country know him as Swami Vivekanand. Swami Vivekanand once said to our young students, have faith that you are born to do great things. Let not anything frighten you. No, not even thunderbolts from heaven, but stand up, concentrate, and do your work. Unquote. My dear children, such is the power of concentration. Swami Vivekanand himself said that all knowledge in the world is hidden within the self. If we wish to gain entry or access to that knowledge, we have to break open the door, Just smash open the door behind which it lies hidden. The world is ready to give up its secrets if we only know how to knock, how to give the necessary blow to that door behind which hides the knowledge. That strength and force of the blow can come only through concentration. Swami Vivekananda said, and I quote again, there is no limit to the power of the human mind. The more concentrated it is, and the more the power brought to bear on that one point, that concentration, that is the secret. Unquote. Dear children, as the young girl here just said, within each one of us lies infinite power, infinite knowledge, and infinite love. There is Maheshwari, Mahakali, Maha Lakshmi, and Maha Saraswati, all hidden right here within us. And if we believe in the existence of that infinite power, infinite knowledge, infinite love, and infinite perfection, and indomitable energy within us, we can concentrate on it. We can concentrate on it, we can invite it, and we can invite it and allow it to work from within us. Swami Vivekananda said, and I quote again, if you can bring that power, you can become like me. Unquote. My dear parents, it is not our duty alone. It is a privilege that we have. It is a privilege that we have been given, that we can provide the atmosphere to our children, that this power, this inner potential blossoms out. It is your privilege. One may ask at this point, how can we create such an atmosphere at home that this potential which is there hidden within can come out? So, my dear parents, to begin with, we parents first of all need to believe that this power, this hidden potential, this infinite knowledge, infinite strength, infinite harmony and love, and infinite perfection resides within you. You have to first believe that. And after you believe that, there's one more thing you need to do. The second thing you need to do is you need to fuel the aspiration within you that I need to access this infinity within me. That aspiration जिसको हम अभीप्सा कहते हैं, sincere aspiration within you that I need to access this within me. And क्या करेंगे? Just in case you believe and you have an aspiration, there's one more thing that you need to do. And that one more thing is to create and build within you a willpower, a sankalp. ये मैं करके रहूंगी. I will be able to access this knowledge within me, this power, this love, this perfection. I will be able to access and I will be able to bring it forth. So, it is first of all a faith, a belief, then aspiration, abhipsa, and then a willpower, and then work on it, and work on it continuously. कभी आज सुना, आज किया और फिर 10 दिन छोड़ दिया. No, it has to be a regular, continuous knocking on this door till the door opens. And once the door opens, the flow is like a tide, a huge flow of that knowledge, a huge flow of that love, a huge flow of that light, a huge flow of that perfection starts coming into your life. And when that presence is experienced by you, then your presence itself will help your child to have that faith, and your child will have that aspiration to access this knowledge, and your child will also create that willpower within himself. All you have to do is do it yourself. Once you do it, your presence will uplift the consciousness of your child. So, I just end with one quote from the Bhagavad Gita. Ishwarah sarvabhutanam. Ishwarah sarvabhutanam riddeshe arjuna tishthati. God is everywhere, but Sri Krishna himself says, but he stays here right here within our heart. Thank you. Vande Mataram.
Thank you, ma'am, for enlightening us with your inspiring words.